Hey everyone, this is Alvin on behalf of Neil Napier and the rest of the KV social team. So before we get started, I just want to make sure that you can hear me. Just give me a quick yes or one in the chat if both audio and video is coming through loud and clear. Alright, perfect. Alright, so I do apologize for starting the webinar a bit late. I did have some problems with my audio earlier, so I just want to make sure that everything is clear now. Now, today is going to be the Closeout QnA webinar for DataJEO. So if you haven't purchased DataJEO yet and you're still on the fence on how you can use this, so make sure that you have all your questions answered today, because this will be the last webinar as well that we'll be doing DataJEO, as it is going to be closing by midnight Eastern tonight. Alright, so just a quick question, by the way. Who here has already purchased DataJEO? Give me a 1 or 2 if you haven't heard of it or you haven't purchased it yet. You still have questions about how the software works and how this can benefit you. Alright, perfect. So a couple of 1s, a couple of 2s as well from you guys. Alright, so the idea or the premise for the webinar today is how you can crush online advertising and save thousands of dollars on ads because you're able to target the exact audience that you want to reach to. Because the thing with advertising is that you can't really, although you can specify based on interest and all that or keywords, but if you don't know exactly who you target, you could be spending a lot of money just for nothing. And that's why being able to research who your customers are, doing a kind of market research is essential even before you run any kind of website. Even if you don't have a website yet, if you know that there is a market for it, there's a demand for whatever product and service that you have to offer, then wait. If you don't, then you could be setting up a website and it's not going to have any kind of earning potential at all. Alright? And of course, we'll be able to talk about how to create products that's laser targeted to the market with right, with the power of tedious research. I think everybody knows that when you sell a product, when you sell your service, you need to sell to those who are already interested. Alright? And of course, how you can discover and copy high converting ads in a niche. Because the thing is, if you don't have competition in your market, most probably or not, there's no demand for it. So if you have competition and you know for a fact that whatever they're doing is working, I'm going to show you how you can copy and, and discover how they're ranking, how they are getting traffic, and you can copy that success formula as well. Alright, and of course, this is the understand the problem that exactly what your customers want, and of course, as you know what your customers want, you'll be able to see your conversions go through the roof. Alright, so let me ask you the big question here. The big question is always going to be, what is DataJEO and how do I benefit from it? Alright, so what I'm going to do is, instead of explaining to you how you can benefit from this, what I'm going to do is open up the software and give you a detailed walkthrough. Alright, so let me just log in really quick here and let me show you how this goes. Alright, alright, so can everyone see right now DataJEO traffic, keywords, and then we have results 20 global, and then we have a very big search box right there on the screen. All right, perfect. Now, so all you have to do is type in a keyword that we're all about your niche. You can be as general or as specific as possible. And what will happen is you get something like this, right? So you get all um, the top results based on a keyword you've chosen. Let's say, for example, you've chosen local landscaping. You either choose a specific country as well. If you already know if it's going to be only targeted to the US, to the UK, or any country here, then you can do that. But if it's going to be something that's going to be used for pretty much everywhere, you can just select global instead. So what we're going to do is click on search. And what the Geo does is that it looks for all the content or the top content related to that as well. Now, let me just move go to webinar a bit here. Again, it's going to include complete tutorials as well if you go to here. But all you have to do is, well, you have to just select the most the content that fits the best fits best to whatever you're searching for. So let's say select that. Now, let's uncheck Wikipedia because again, Wikipedia is something that's very general. It doesn't really provide any services. Alright, so here we go. Now we go to the interesting part. We click on Run Analysis on a selected. And what actually this does is that it did you automatically analyze the data based on the keyword and of course the results that you're getting and see how many visitors are going there, how many visitors are visits a month is going, and how many or what kind of traffic it's getting as well based on just that keyword. So you have around 56% desktop users and 44% mobile users for that keyword. And let me just highlight a few things here as well. All right. So from here, if you notice here, you'll also be able to see all of the possible organic competitors that are ranking for that keyword. So you have Saint HZC CDN, you have BHG.com, you have Home Depot, PWY. Again, it's not going to be not every site is going to be a local site here, but again, it will give you a rough overview of who or what other sites you're competing with. All right, you're also going to be able to get organic keywords as well, and where people are advertising. So, is the traffic coming from Yahoo Ads? Is it coming from billionapps.com or .org? Is it coming from Wayfair? Is it coming from Overstock? So you'll be able to see where the traffic is coming from as well. If ever you want to spy on your computer to see where they're advertising too. So as you can see that they're not advertising through Google, they're not advertising through Facebook, but rather a big percentage, a big chunk is from the Yahoo search ad. All right. So again, you have paid keyword as well as being used. You have referrals again. So if ever you're going to be doing blog posting or guest posting, you know where exactly the traffic is coming from. All right, and the advertiser is being used as well, and of course where most of the traffic is coming from. So if you have social media, you'll automatically be able to see that if you're going to be marketing through social media, YouTube would be the best source to focus on if you want to use social media to generate traffic. And if you have YouTube and you still have more time, you can then focus on Pinterest and then Facebook. And of course, less focus on the rest of the social media here. That means you can focus on You can focus your social media campaigns on networks that are proven to provide traffic for your site. All right. So let me just erase through here, and this time what we're going to do is we're going to select a keyword here that we're going to analyze. All right. So let's say, for example, we're going to focus on, again, each one of this keyword or web competition, all that we can analyze in detail. So let's say, for example, we're going to analyze what kind of YouTube stuff is a local landscaping getting traffic from. All right. So we're going to click on the detailed stats here for YouTube, and we're going to analyze this, right? So we're going to put our site, YouTube, and Twitter. Click save. All right, and from here, first you can also click on how to use this data. And this will provide you a quick overview on how to use the data that you have, how to read the devices, paid competitor site, paid keywords, again, all the tutorials that you would need to make that decision about traffic and where it's coming from is going to be included here already. All right. So if you're not sure how you can use this information here, just click on the top, how to use this data, and it will give you a quick overview as well. All right. So this is just one tab here of all the resources. Again, you can check the demographics, sources, similar, social media, brand, keyword planner, backlinks, and Facebook. Whatever data that you choose, and then if you want to create a list, for example, to find out who your ideal customers are, all you have to do is just select any of the content here. Say this one. I'm going to add one as well. And then I'm going to click on your ideal customer. And what DataJEO will do is it will automatically analyze the data that I have chosen and automatically figure out what's the common denominator for everything that I've chosen and find the best, or find the customers that I would be able to, or the best customers that I will be able to target based on that. All right, give me one quick second. It's still actually loading here. All right, and now all we have to do then is we can just export this data. Click on CSV, and we'll be able to use this data here if ever you want to push or you want to promote your site as well here. So if you want to use the best keywords to SEO optimize your site, as well as to run it through Google Ads, Yahoo Ads as well, even as well as Facebook ads. So you get the most targeted keywords so that you'll be able to really maximize your ad spend so that you don't keep on advertising just to a broad audience wherein they're not even interested with your services at all. All right. Oh, let me actually see that. Okay. All right. So going back, I think my screen was a bit frozen. So once you can everyone see, by the way, the traffic overview here? All right, perfect, perfect. So from here again, it's all the data that you need based on the keyword that you have chosen. All you have to do is just choose specific results. Let's say, for example, if you want to uh, focus more on, say, the house keyword here. All right, and let's say we also want to focus on, aside from YouTube, you also want to get traffic or social referrals from Pinterest. All right, again, this has been grayed out now because we have chosen that. We also, let's say, for example, look for sites that we might be competing with. All right, there we go. And let's say we also look for Google search as well as a desktop traffic source. All right, so basically we can see that what's the number of share this Google search for, and we're gonna go as well with direct traffic. So let's see if we can get some data for that as well. Outgoing things for Facebook, it means they do have links that goes to Facebook. Either it might, most likely or not, it goes to their Facebook fan page. All right, so again, you can choose anything here. All right, but then we're just gonna skip through that. Again, you can also see that this keyword, for example, is ranking almost 90% or 89.2% of the US. So if you're using local landscaping in the UK, that it might not be a good choice because it only has to take a 2% chance of customers or the total market as well. So I would recommend using that keyword. So yeah, let's say for example we're gonna stick with what we chosen here. Again, as I mentioned earlier, there's also a quick tutorial here on how to use the ideas, explore the process, the intuition, as well all the details that you have here, all the different kinds of categories that you can choose. It's going to explain to you here on this tutorial on how you can use that data to make that informed decision. So from here, we simply click on your ideal customer, and DataJEO will automatically analyze the data, find the connection between everything, and once you're done with this, you can then simply you can also save the search for later. Or just for example, local landscaping. Click on save, and then you can also export this data as well into a CSV, in which you can give it to your SEO expert or your paid advertising personnel, and they can use that information to advertise the site or any product and service as well. All right. So instead of you having to just guess what keywords are working, this is a great way to spy on your competition as well on how you can use tried and tested marketing into your own business as well. So if you're just starting out a new website, you can find all the profitable keywords as well as where the traffic is coming from your competitors and copy that success formula. All right, so I have a question here from Thompson. Thompson is asking, if I understand this, you are using keywords from local sites from several states, not just one state, correct? Yes, that's correct. We're on a country or per country basis rather than just on a per state and state basis. Currently at the moment, I'm not sure. You can use the keyword on a state, let's say for a local consultancy in New York or a local consultancy Colorado, right? You can do that. But again, it's gonna get more limited results. I would rather focus on a general keyword and just hone into specific things instead. All right. So guys, let me know if you have any questions before we proceed. No problem, Thompson. I'm happy to help. All right. Is there any limit on how many searches you can do? No. There is no limit. Again, whatever I'm showing you right now is completely legal, by the way. We're not making any types of service here. The reason why this software is really cool is that it basically takes the guesswork out of marketing by almost 60 to 80%. Now, of course, with data, you get information you get the information based on what it gets. Now, it's not going to be automatically going to give you automatically mean that you're going to be 100% secured on if you do advertising, but it just takes away a lot of the processes, a lot of the guesswork involved with it. All right. So again, guys, all of this, right? You can do automatically. You'll be able to see the page views per visitor, the number of ranking per link per post per site. Of course, most importantly, how your competition is using that keyword to get the rank and get traffic as well. Alright, so let's actually do another search here. So we have here data geo tracking. Now we're now on the geo traffic here. So let's say, for example, we are going to go with data geo tracking here. All right. So from here, all you have to do is just like when you have like a conversion pixel in Facebook. But if you don't use it, it will be hard to manage. Is to see if your traffic is converting into a sales, into a lead. So the geo also comes with the geo traffic, which allows you to track either a sign up, a purchase, traffic data capture, and others as well. So you'll be able to automatically see and value each action based on what they do in the website. So you can actually use this one here. Let's say, for example, newsletter. All right, and let's say, for example, sign up. And let's say I value each sign up at a US dollar. All right, so I have to just add a new page here. You can split test. I can set up campaigns, and I'll automatically see all the visitors here as well. So basically, I'll be able to see the demographic, either if they're white, Hispanic, Latino, what the educational background. So as long as they're logged in to, let's say, Facebook, we'll be able to use this data here for them. This will automatically fill up. They don't need to fill this up, by the way. It's just going to be automatically filled up based on their social media accounts if they're logged into the same browser. So a really cool way as well to see who your customers are, the age groups, the education, the household composition. And of course, you can also create a similar audience based on the data geo traffic that you're able to track. So this way, instead of just getting visitors, you're seeing clicks and number of visitors showing up on your analytics. The DataJEO can actually analyze that and make a different list altogether based on common denominations as well. So pretty cool, pretty smart software here that will help you create everything you need to know. Because again, the more you know about your customers, the better you will be able to sell. And of course, you can also spy on your competition, find a source for the traffic, and focus on those specific sources, and analyze websites even if it's not your own, and know what keywords there are if they're using as well. So for this, let's actually make it a bit more interesting. All right. So let me know what kind of niche you're working on and who is your biggest competition. I'm going to select two examples that we're going to use. We're going to do a keyword search, or we're going to do a competition search on DataJEO. Can I sell this to car dealers? Absolutely, it's a very good idea as well. Car dealers has a lot of competition out there. So if you can dominate the search, or local search, for example, for a specific city or state for a car dealer, then you will be able to do that. All right. So we have here from highest saying morninggarden.eu. We have race.com. All right. So let's actually do both. So let me just get the domain name here. Just copy and paste. All right. And now we're going to go back to the geo traffic. All right. There's Walt there showing up again. All right. So we're going to type in the keyword there. And the domain name, select domain name instead, and we're going to click on search. All right, and let's actually wait for this here to load up. Now we can see that this website is ultimately based in Germany. Now I'm not sure if they are skewed here, but it seems that there is no keyword yet. Let me actually open up this site. Let me see. It's not ranking yet. If I may ask you, is this your own website? If it is, then probably because. Okay, let's see. All right, so from here, again, you can see that this is a e-commerce site. Okay, if you don't have any competition at all, then it's gonna be very hard for you to, use the competition search, right? So it's gonna be Moringa. All right. Okay. So we're gonna go back here. So as you can see, if it's gonna be a newer site, it won't be able to analyze further, right? Let me see. All right, there we go. So for Facebook, for example, this is getting we'll automatically see or find the Facebook page for this here. It has 58 likes, so it's relatively a new site altogether. All right, so you can also check the backlinks where all the backlinks are. So this has a URL from Peter Sladen, closeout.de, and various other sites here. So we can actually use this data here. So if you're going to be creating, let's say for example, so we're going to be competing with Morning Garden EU, we'll automatically see that we need to post to these various sites here as well, so that we can get free traffic coming into the site as well. All right. We go to demographics here. Right. Again, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of information yet about the site. All right. So let's actually move on to the next example, which is race.com. So I'm saying it's going to be the domain name. Click on search. And what will happen here is that it will actually find all the keywords associated with the website. All right, there we go. All right, so can everyone see, by the way, the traffic overview? Give me a quick yes if you see that right now on your screen. Sometimes go to webinars, screen capture can be delayed. All right, so from here, we're going to see the key phrases being used throughout the site. All right, so the demographics. So this site is mainly based in the US. All right, it's ranking really good, although it's ranking really well in India. Well, most new sites do. All right, and the number of visitor or countries per country as well for the site is mainly based in the US as well. All right, so if you're gonna be spying on this site, for example, and you want to copy its SEO, or want to copy how it's generating traffic, then you need to just look at these two things. All right. So as you can see, this site has a lot of points on answer.com, about.com, Yahoo, WikiHow. So there, it has articles and guest posting added to this stuff here. It also has, right, so also recommends different channels here as well that you might be interested to promote, or you want to be interested to do guest posting on, because this is how it's generating sites, generating free Google traffic as well. So again, and of course the IAB categories as well on the site. Choose any one here, but I would suggest shopping as the best IAB category to help your website rank, just like what it has as a big impact here as well. So you'll automatically be able to spy on your competition and see how they're doing with their marketing as well. It's just a standard category that how you perceive your website. Is it going to be an e-commerce site? Is it going to be for shopping? Is it going to just be food and drinks? Uh, when you create a Google ad, it will ask you what category your website belongs to. So this is different categories that you can choose from here. All right. So guys, again, by doing this, by doing all your market research before you even set up the site, before you even run any ad, you'll be able to minimize your ad cost by up to 70%. All right. So I'm not gonna go to the full details, but you see that this is a very cool software that will help you analyze your competition and see where traffic exactly is coming from. So if you want to jump in, you can also get all of our bonuses here. So if you do want to link to our bonuses, just type in bonus in the chat. I'm going to send the link to you, or I'm just going to link it to everyone here on the call. All right. And let me see. Again, these are exclusively available through us. There we go. And again, please do note that unfortunately, if you don't get it through our link, we will not be able to give you our bonuses here. And please do note that this offer is only going to be valid for the next few hours as well. Alright, so bonus number one is we're going to give you press 0. This will include developer rights and client, not client, but agency access as well. That means you'll be able to use this one on your clients and not just for your personal sites. You're also going to be able to get the e-commerce X training. It's going to show you how to set up an e-commerce website. And of course, bonus number 3 is going to include the social client X training on how to use Facebook and other social media sites to give you unlimited traffic for as little as $5. All right. So all of these bonuses is available through our link. And if you do want to jump in, DataJEO is available right now at three different pricing. You have $37 a month, or you can also have the DataJEO uh, yearly package for $297, or the 3-year package for $497. All right. So again, if you want to jump in, the link to go to is link.kvsocial.com/DataJEO there. So the link is already in the chat, guys. So any of the three, if you're any of the three, you'll get all of the bonuses as well. Now all of this is also covered with 30-day money-back guarantee. So if ever you feel that you use the software and not sure it's too complicated for you, and then you find that it's not really working with how you're doing marketing, then of course just contact support within the 30-day period, and you'll be able to get your full refund there. All right. So guys, again, if you want to jump in, yep, any of the three, you will get full refund, and again, it's covered, all of which are covered with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay. Let me see if you see any other questions. All right. So do we need to email you guys made a purchase? You don't need to. The link to the bonuses should be already in the thank you page. And of course, if you can't find it, that's the only time you need to contact our support. All right. Let me see. Yeah. So DataJEO, for the package I'm just showing you right now, that only includes for your personal sites. If you want to get the agency, that's actually available as an upgrade. Okay. Agency means that um, you have VAs and you have your personal login on behalf of you, and they'll be running all the campaigns, not just for your business, but also for uh, for your clients as well. That means they'll be you'll be able to get commercial rights to use DataJEO on or as a service as well. So you'll be able to sell it as a service. So you can set up a marketing website, a marketing research website, and offer DataJEO as a service that you do. All right. So let's talk about the upgrades now. So upgrade number one is the DataJEO heat maps. Now this allows you to track the entire website and see where people are focused on. As the red heat map means that people are moving the mouse over that area, so that area could be a prime real estate for advertising or for ads that you can use there. With the heat map, we'll be able to increase the conversions by only 10 minutes, and again, this is just the start of it as well. So you'll be able to see where your prospects are coming from, read the content, and hit your affiliate link. And of course, this shows you an instant. It's going to show a colored image that you decided on your site as well. So you can move the image and place it anywhere on the site where customers are focused on. All right. You also have the scroll mapper. So the scroll mapper allows you to exactly know what's going on with your visitors before you even lose them. Right. So if you're able to see if people are able to see the headline, the buy button, and of course tweak that all together with the data that you'll be able to collect with the scroll mapper feature. So this upgrade number one, with the heat map and the tracking, is going to be available for a low one-time fee of $147. Now, as for the agency, someone was asking that earlier. Again, the agency package allows you to create a business entirely out of DataJEO. So you'll be able to add as many clients as you want. There's no limit on how many clients you can serve and how many clients you can add for your DataJEO services. Right? So again, you'll be able to keep 100% of the profits as well. And this upgrade is available for a low one-time fee of $497. Yes, the agency will allow you to sell the data as well to your customers. Alright, so the personal license allows you to do all the searches for um, all of your own websites. But if you do want to sell the data and make sure, alright, you want to sell all your data and make sure that you don't run out of searches and when you get as many clients, as many searches as you want, then the agency package or the agency upgrade is going to be perfect for you. Alright, so again, as I mentioned earlier, everything I just showed you is covered with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if ever you feel that you try, you give it a go, and it still didn't work for you, all you have to do is just contact support, and you'll be able to get your full refund as well. Alright, so guys, so just a quick check. Give me a quick one if you have jumped into the main offer, or a 2 if you jump in for the heat map upgrade as well, or a 3 if you purchase the entire package. All right. How long is this offer available for? It's going to be closing by midnight Eastern tonight, so you have roughly around 6 hours before this closes up. All right, so I see a couple of ones. One from Jerry and James as well. Timothy is jumping in as well for 2. Just gonna hit a credit card. Okay, no problem. Again, guys, this is covered with 30-day money-back guarantee. So if ever you feel that, again, all you have to do is give it a try. If it works, you follow the step-by-step tutorials. If it works, then great. Now we can also upgrade to the agency so that you can offer this to especially local businesses. Local businesses are dying for good information here, and this is something that you can easily sell as a service to them. All right. So, yeah. So jump in. Again, it's gonna be closing by midnight tonight. So I would recommend jumping in as soon as you can before this offer expires. Again, once this is closed, you will not be able to get this any longer. All right. So again, if you have any questions, just type in. If you're still typing in a question, type in a 2. Otherwise, we're gonna wrap things up, so I can also make sure to prep or prepare the replay of this webinar as well. All right. So yeah, it tracks mobile traffic as well. It basically tracks all the traffic coming in and out of the website, and you can select the data that you want to extract and use for the analysis. And once it's analyzed, you can use that data for your SEO tags, for your meta tags, for your paid ads as well. If you're going to use paid ads from Google, Yahoo, MSN, and Bing, and you can also use it as well for to find out where the social traffic is coming from. This is coming from Facebook, this is coming from Twitter. That's not every site uses Facebook. A lot of local businesses get a lot of traffic from somewhere else, let's say Instagram for e-commerce sites. So you exactly know where the traffic is where traffic is coming from for every single site that you're competing for. All right, so guys, since I don't see any other questions coming in, we're gonna wrap things up. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's webinar, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.